If you keep starting strong but never finishing, this isn't your fault. You were told a lie about motivation, and this is the story of what that lie did to her life. She tried to change, and she failed. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. She wasn't lazy, she wasn't weak, she just believed one lie. I'll start when I feel motivated. She wanted more energy, more focus, more confidence, so she did what most people do. She waited. She waited to feel inspired. She waited to feel ready. She waited for the right time. And sometimes, motivation came. When it did, she went all in. Early mornings, big plans, high intensity. She told herself, this time is different. And for a moment, it was. But motivation doesn't fade slowly. It disappears. And when it did, everything stopped. Again. One night, surrounded by unfinished goals, she asked a question that changed everything. Why do I always start strong, but never finish? The answer wasn't effort. It wasn't intelligence. It wasn't willpower. It was what she was depending on. She started paying attention to the people who were consistent, and something felt strange. They weren't intense. They weren't emotional. They weren't constantly restarting. They showed up every day, not perfectly, not impressively, just consistently. They understood something most people miss. Consistency isn't about doing more. It's about doing something every day. Missing one day wasn't the problem. Missing many days in a row was, because every skipped day made it easier to skip the next. Consistency works differently than motivation. Motivation asks, do I feel like doing this? Consistency asks, is this part of my day? Consistency removes the decision. No debate, no negotiation, no waiting. And that's when it clicked. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a system. Motivation starts things. Consistency finishes them. So she stopped trying to change her life all at once, and she focused on one rule: never miss twice. If she missed a workout today, she moved tomorrow. If she skipped focus time, she showed up the next day. No guilt, no shame, just return. She built habits small enough to repeat daily. 1 glass of water every morning, 5 minutes of movement, 10 minutes of focused work. That was it. No hype, no pressure, just actions she could do, even on her worst days. Some days she felt strong and did more. Some days she felt drained and did less. But every day she showed up. And that consistency did something powerful. It rewired her identity. She stopped seeing herself as someone who tries and started seeing herself as someone who shows up. Her habits became automatic, like brushing her teeth, like locking the door. Progress felt slow, but it was permanent. That's the secret most people never hear. Daily consistency beats intensity every time. Not because it feels better, but because it removes quitting from the equation. She didn't rely on motivation anymore. She didn't wait for Mondays. She didn't restart her life every month. She lived it, daily. She stopped saying, I hope I can do this, and started saying, I do this because it's who I am. Here's the truth that changed everything. Motivation feels good, but consistency builds lives. Motivation is loud. Consistency is quiet. Motivation fades. Consistency compounds. And once she committed to showing up every day, even in small ways, she stopped failing. If you're tired of starting over, if you're ready to build real discipline, subscribe to Consistency Made Easy, because motivation fades, but systems, done daily, change lives.